One, two.
Love is my source. Love is my power. Love gives me everything that I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. Love gives me everything I need. Faith is my source.
Faith is my source.
Faith is my power.
Faith is my power.
Faith gives me everything I need. So I give thanks
So I give thanks
for all my blessings.
for all my blessings.
Faith gives me everything I need. Peace is my source.
Peace is my source.
Peace is my power.
Peace is my power.
Peace gives me everything I need. So I give thanks
So I give thanks
for all my
for
blessings.
all my blessings.
Peace gives me everything I need. Joy is my source.
Joy is my source.
Joy is my power.
Joy is my power.
Joy gives me everything I need. So I give thanks
So I give thanks
for all of my
all
blessings.
of my blessings.
Joy gives me everything I need. Joy gives me everything I need. Good morning. Welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living Toronto, and it is my most profound pleasure, most profound. It's very exciting, it's well-deserved, and comes as no surprise to this community. Put your hands together and welcome Reverend Helen Valleau!
I can't look at you. Thank you. Oh. Okay.
It won't be like that every week.
Wow. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, I'm here.
Yay!
I made it. Yes. Thank you. And who would have guessed? Who would have guessed? Although I did have a memory that I didn't think I went to church as a child. I remember, though, that my parents, so that they could stay in bed on a Sunday morning and drink a pitcher of Bloody Marys, would send my brother and I to Sunday school. And I actually did sing in a choir, and I loved Sunday school. And I even took a Bible one Sunday to my neighbors and said, Mrs. Laughlin, I think you should send Donnie and Trish to church. I can't believe it. So, yes, maybe that was a premonition about something. Thank you so much, and welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living Toronto, my home. my community, I love you all so much. And we come here on a Sunday to celebrate, to be inspired, and to know that we are part of something that is so magnificent, so beautiful, so powerful, so loving, and that is the divine source and energy of spirit of the universe. And so to celebrate, we are going to kick off with
Join together.
Join Together. So I invite you to stand on up.
We introduced this one a couple of weeks ago, so we're bringing it back in. Very easy to learn, and if you didn't learn it last time, so feel free to stand, sway, sing. It's fun. It's fun.
It's a fun, good song.
It's in your programs, if you're wondering. Here we go. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in love. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in love. Say it again. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in love. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in love. Love, 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 joined together, together in love. Love, 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 joined together, together in love. This time it's in joy. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in joy. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in joy. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in joy. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in joy. Joy, 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 joined together, together in joy. Joy, 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 joined together, together in joy. Let's join together in peace. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in peace. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in peace. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in peace. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in peace. Peace, 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 joined together, together in peace. Peace, 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 joined together, together in peace. Join together, say that with me. Join together again. Join together. Join together, together in love. Join together, together in love. Join together, together in love. Join together, together in love.
Oh my goodness. You know, we are a part of an amazing community. We are a worldwide community, and I think one of the things that I came to understand in LA is just how many community members we have in the world, and that we are part of something that is really magnificent. It is a commitment to living in spiritual truth. It is a commitment to bettering our lives so that we better the lives of other people. And it is a commitment to love. And so to help us with that this morning and to bring her words of wisdom to the stage, I would like to invite up our lead practitioner of the day, Judy Southern.
Yeah, I need this. I have room. Thank you, Reverend Helen. That's all I'm going to say right now because it won't be a good thing if I say any more. I'll put this Kleenex down here. It does affect us all. It is profound. It is emotional. And we are so blessed and lucky and proud. I love Science of Mind magazines. I've been reading these for about 8 years, and they just keep me on the spiritual path, and I just love them. And on May the 24th, Tuesday, May the 24th, this caught my attention from the Science of Mind magazine. Imagine a loudspeaker attached to the top of your head. And through this speaker, every thought and every feeling is broadcast to universal mind. Nothing is censored unless you negate your message by replacing it with new thoughts and feelings. And that is what is happening 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, at every moment of our lives. Nothing is left out. Scary, huh? Thoughts and feelings are the message. You are always on the air. Always on the air. So doesn't it make sense to broadcast exactly what we want to show up in our lives, exactly what makes us feel incredibly happy? Feeling is so important. The feeling part of it is really important. So let's broadcast what we feel, what we are passionate about. Let's broadcast our why we are here. So ask yourself these questions. What do you talk about excitedly? When you close your eyes and picture yourself incredibly happy, what do you see? What makes you forget yourself for hours on end? What are you passionate about in life? And what is your dream? What is your why? Why are you here? I have at times in my life been engaged in activities where time stood still. I was doing something that just made me feel incredibly happy. I was in the zone. In the zone. I love being in the zone. And I was living my why at that moment in time. I was on purpose. I love that feeling of being in the zone. Sometimes life doesn't feel so good, though, and it's really hard to get there. It's hard to be in the zone, and it's hard to really know what your why is, why you're here. And it may not seem possible to be broadcasting your good, to be broadcasting your dream, your purpose, or your why. Sometimes we just feel stuck. So how do you get out of it? How do you get out of feeling stuck and broadcast all the good that you want to return to you in your life? When life feels awful, go inside. Remember who you are. Because each and every one of us is the very expression of that divine intelligence, love, that divine energy, that God, the living divine spirit that we call so many names. Whether we know it or not, that is who we are. So remember who you are and get centered. Remember that spirit expresses itself by means of each and every one of us. Whether we know it or not, whether we have faith in that or not, it's still the truth. The universe is always conspiring for our good. Always, always, always conspiring for our good. And so when you get to that point where you feel it, where you believe it, then you can broadcast it out to the universe. And it can return to you. It does return to you. And that is what we call the mental equivalent. The message that we send out, the message that we want to return to us, that is the mental equivalent. I happened to be watching a TED Talk the other day, and there was a lot of stuff on the internet about why. And there was this business consultant, and and this applies to life too, he drew what he called the golden circle. There was a circle here, an inner circle, and a circle, another inner circle. And the outer circle was the what, the inner circle was the how, and the inner circle was the why. And what he was saying was, people in business can create whats and hows, but it's their why that makes the difference in their business and also in our lives. So there's a quote that I found: "You must begin with your why before you can begin with your what and your now and your how." And Mark Twain said, this is great, the two most important days in your life are the day you were born and the day you knew why. Have you ever talked to someone and you could just feel their passion, that they were doing exactly what they loved to do? You can just feel their energy. Are you living your why? Remember that loudspeaker is on the top of your head. We emit feelings and thoughts out to the universe, and the feeling is the key. The feeling is really what's important, because they all come back to us. So make sure what comes back to you is what you really want. Make sure you broadcast your why. So I have an affirmation. So with feeling, because feeling is the most important thing here, I'll read it once. It's in your program. Some of you may or may not have it. And please say it with me twice. I joyfully broadcast my why out to the universe, knowing it is so. I joyfully broadcast my why to the universe, knowing it is so. I joyfully broadcast my why out to the universe, knowing it is so. Namaste.
So let's all go into our heart space and breathe into that heart space that knows our why. For this is where the why lives. Breathe it in. Be present to it. And let that why guide you in your life.
I am the heart, I am the hands, I am the voice of spirit on earth, and who I am and all I do is a blessing to the world. I am the heart, I am the hands, I am the voice of spirit on earth, and who I am and all I do is a blessing to the world. You are the heart, you are the hands, you are the voice of spirit on earth, and who you are and all you do is a blessing to the world.
I live in gratitude for the blessings that are in my life, the blessings that are here at this center, all the blessings that are all around us all the time. They are there for us to participate in. For I know that there is one infinite, loving, divine intelligence that is with us all the time. It is the power back of all creation. And out of its love, out of its givingness, it created each and every one of us. So we are one with this beautiful divine energy, this intelligence. And in this oneness, relax, knowing that life is unfolding in divine right order. There is nothing left out. All is well, all is perfect. And as we step out of the way and allow the perfection to manifest in our lives, broadcast our why, broadcast the good that is always with us, stepping back and allowing and accepting, and in faith and in trust, I know that all is well. All is perfectly in line with divine right action. And so knowing this truth and grateful for all the good that is all around us, I release these words to the perfect law of mind, and I allow it to be so. I know it is so, and together we say,
And so it is.
We are the heart, we are the hands, we are the voice of spirit on earth, and who we are
Judy. Thank you. If you are having a little bit of difficulty finding words on your song sheet to some of the songs, it's because they're not there. Oh, our printer ran out of ink this morning, so apologies for that. You can figure it out pretty quickly. For this next song, you won't need to know the words. This is a song by our Queen Street band.
We did not write this.
You did not write
We
this.
did not write this.
Ah.
It was done in an Elvis Presley movie years ago, but Bruce Springsteen did a version of it that Marge found on Facebook, and we are going to do this to get your Kleenex, Marge.
All right, let's put our hands together for the Queen Street Band.
Don't take it personally, Marge, if I don't look your way. One, two. If your heart is restless from waiting so long, if you're tired and weary and you can't go on, from a distant dream is calling you, there's just one thing you can do. Follow that dream wherever it may lead. Come on, follow that dream to find the love you need. Come on and follow that dream. Now I've been searching for a heart that's free, searching for someone to search with me, 'cause I need a love I can trust. Together we'll search for the things that come to us in dreams, wherever they may lead. Come on and follow that dream to find the love you need. Come on, follow that dream. Now everyone has a right to live, a right to a chance to give what they have to give, the right to stand for the things they believe, for the things that come to them in dreams. Yeah, follow that dream wherever it may lead. Come on
come on and follow that dream. Oh, I just turned into Jonathan and James. I'm quoting lyrics from the song. First time as a minister. Oh. When I was in LA, so I left for LA on the 26th of June to do my oral panels. Yes, I left on the 26th of May. Did I? May, June. I left on the 26th of May. I came back the 3rd of June. And I had so many pinch me, I'm here moments. From the time our final class was a party, that was a good thing. And I sat at the table and I looked around and I went, I'm here with these people. These brilliant, brilliant minds pinch me. Oh my gosh. And yet I know that I chose to be there. I did the work to be there. I had to step in and become big enough in my mind, in consciousness, in order to get me there. I drove out to Zuma Beach. Absolutely beautiful. Walked on the beach for 2 hours, saying, I'm here. I'm here. Then I went to Santa Barbara for my orals. That was, oh my God, I'm here. Well, it was something else. I'm here. It was an incredible experience of stepping into knowing who I am and who I've become and the choices that I've made. And this month's theme is freedom from discord. That is the theme for the month of June for the Centers for Spiritual Living. Ernest Holmes says, fear creates discord. Our why, when harmony yields. When we step into harmony versus discord, we yield so much more. We are given so much more than we ever could imagine. Why has a very specific meaning. For any of you who are parents, and you have the 2-year-old that asks why over and over and over, it's bath time. Why? Because you've been outside playing all day and you're dirty. Why? Because you've been in the sandbox and you've played with your friends and you've crawled all over the ground. Why? Why? What that child wants to know is truth. And the studies show that if you tell your child the truth, they'll stop asking why. They'll be satisfied with the answer. But if you tell them, because I said so, they'll keep asking why. They will keep asking why. Ask your why to get to the spiritual truth of who you are. Ask why, and do not accept anything less than spiritual truth. And that spiritual truth, that answer, lies one place only. Within you. Within you. And if you mess around, I know, Jonathan, I said it again. I'm going to explain myself at the end of my talk. He's watching. If you do not come to spiritual truth, you will end up in discord. Ernest Holmes writes in The Science of Mind, this is from the teachings of Jesus, discord, misery, and unhappiness are the result of a misuse of our true nature, the result of ignorance. Ignorance of the law excuses no one from its effects. For we are living in a benevolent, giving universe, and that law is always creating based on what we request of it. So when we are thinking and feeling something, and we take that right and perfect action, the law will correspond to not only the thoughts and feelings, the action that we take. It will always bring to us that action that we take, and it must be integrated with our thoughts and feelings and beliefs. And everything that shows up is absolutely perfect, even though it might not feel like it or look like it, and we want to fight it and push it and make it wrong and judge it. We must accept and embrace what shows up and love ourselves fully and completely, just as the universe does, so that our mental equivalent for more and more and more expands in the law. That universal law holds all of our history. It holds everything in the moment, and it holds all the possibilities for the future. So if we are misusing it through our erroneous beliefs, through our unmindful actions, unmindful, it means that we react from our reptilian brain versus responding from our frontal neocortex of the brain that understands that there are long-term consequences for every single action that we take. And we must be thinking ahead to say, what could that possibly look like? What might that look like for me if I choose from this place of reactivity? I'm not looking ahead. I'm that little kid who wants it now and only cares about me in this moment. I'm sure you can all relate on some level. So to know that we are spiritual beings, and we are living in a spiritual universe governed by our own unique individual use of this law, we get to choose. We get to choose harmony, and we also get to choose discord. And knowing that everything is created twice, first in mind, everything, and then shows up in form. And we must love that form, because if we don't and we judge it of like, oh my God, I didn't want that, and we start pushing things away, of course, what we resist persists. We must embrace it. I've heard it says that consciousness includes everything and judges nothing. Includes everything, judges nothing. So for us to embrace and to love what is, it's Byron Katie's work, loving what is, instead of shaming ourselves, guilting ourselves, making ourselves wrong, pushing things away. Embrace it, and then we know who we are. We can come back to that place of, oh, wait a minute, I have this power within me to fully love myself and to make a different choice because we always, always have choice. Sometimes our why is based on what other people expect of us or think of us, or our why is placed on what we think will make us look good in the world. And one of the things, we sort of had a saying at the oral panels, you can't hide consciousness. You can't hide it. You can't fake your way through it. You can't pretend, it all looks good, so therefore I should be. Didn't work that way at my ministerial panels at all. And I'll tell you, those ministers, including Jonathan, Reverend Dr. Maureen Hoyt, and Reverend Dr. Joe Hooper, they could cut through any crap. And man, did they do that. They grilled us and were standing firm in what they were looking for. So you couldn't pull anything over them. Nothing at all. And this is actually how we can show up in the world, is authentically. We can show up saying, this is who I am, and I stand proud in the truth of that. It's like Marianne Williamson in her poem, it's not our darkness we're most afraid of, it's our light. It's letting ourselves be seen fully, completely in our light. And I invite you to make a commitment to yourself to say, yes, I choose to stand in the full light, love, joyful being that I am. And I will be nothing less than that. Nothing less than that in the world. And I had to stand and be, I'm going to cry. I had to stand and be so clear. I had some challenges show up. And I had to stand there and be honest and authentic and speak what was right for me. And that right for me was non-negotiable no matter what was going on in my life, no matter what showed up. And that was the best gift ever. Best gift ever. Because it just made me get real clear that what I'm stepping into, that's for me. Ministry, it's for me. This is what I want to do. And, sorry, Jonathan. You will find out the joke afterwards. So I offer to you to stand in the fullness of who you are. I was working with someone. I was actually teaching a workshop, and it was on the power of our beliefs. A woman was sitting in the audience. She was looking to change the direction of her career. Brilliant, brilliant woman. And I asked her, what's your why? She gave a bunch of reasons, a bunch of things, and it was all very intellectual. And I went, what's your why? Oh, I don't know. I don't want it to be because of my childhood. I don't want it to be because I lived in poverty. I don't want it to be because of this and what I experienced. I went, okay, sit with it. Get clear on your why. And then partway through the workshop, this energy and this power of truth came up through her, and she said, I'm doing this because, and she rattled off her why. And her why was not from her head. It was from deep in her belly. I said, that's your why. That is your why. And that is connected to your history. Allow your history, what you went through, because that becomes part of our imprinting. Turn that injury into wisdom. And then take it out into the world and be of service from that place of truth. She was amazing. It was so powerful and it was so rich. Part of our why is from our primary imprinting. Part of our why is because, I look at my why, and in my history, I see so much suffering. There was a lot of suffering with my mom. She suffered as a woman having a career in a man's world. She suffered from cancer and becoming a paraplegic for 8 years before she passed. I watched my brother suffer because he didn't fit into the norm. I watched my family system suffer. And then, of course, I went into a career where I could suffer so perfectly. I went into dance. So I could starve my body, smoke cigarettes, drink coffee, push my body and suffer, try to reach perfectionism, of course. Well, that's a setup for suffering. Until in my 30s, I got clear I'm done with suffering. And then I married into a family that suffers. And it wouldn't matter if I divorced that family, because there would be more suffering that would show up. And yet Troward says, Thomas Troward, who is one of the biggest influences on Ernest Holmes, says, our why, our purpose for being here is to live a joyful life. That's it. To live a joyful life. Just like Michael Singer says in The Untethered Soul. He talks about completely untethering our soul so that, hey, we could go to a funeral and still be happy and still be our joyful, true, authentic selves. We can do that. It is about being committed to living that life of joy. No matter what suffering shows up. Because there will always be more people that are suffering. But we have a choice. We can contribute to that collective consciousness of suffering by suffering along with them, or we can rise above it. We can transcend that and step into a consciousness of joy and excitement and passion and abundance and peace and power and say, that's who I am, and contribute to more joy in the world. Because what our intention is and where we place our attention is what's going to grow. That is what is going to grow. So we don't have to live in fear and create discord. And we don't have to suffer with the discord. We can say, I know who I am, and I'm choosing to live from a place of joy. I'm choosing to live from a place of joy. That means also having a good sense of humor about the ways you screw up. And to be able to laugh at them. That was one of the things Reverend Dr. Maureen Hoyt spoke about. She said, in ministry, you're going to see all kinds of things. Some of them really weird, some of them very quirky, some of them incredibly illuminating and inspiring. She said, you have to have a sense of humor about it all. Because otherwise, you won't survive in this profession. They really worked hard at telling us how hard ministry is on that first day. We all sat there going, okay, all right. It's like they wanted to really let us know the nuts and bolts. We're actually very blessed to have that kind of discussion with the three ministers. Most panels, because they're usually a larger group, don't get that kind of time. So it was very rich and very powerful. One of the nuggets that I came away with was in my panel, and I was last for everything. With my name starting with a V, they went alphabetical. My panel, I had to do my talk Wednesday morning, our stand and deliver questions after that. Then I had to wait until 9 o'clock at night to go in and sit. Jonathan recused himself, a little close. I sat with Dr. Maureen and Dr. Joe, and for an hour, basically, they asked questions. They asked me, Dr. Joe, actually it was Dr. Maureen, asked me about what my thesis was on. It was how spiritual mind treatment changes the brain. I gave her some background information about my interest in that. And then I went on to say, well, I might get into hot water for saying this, but here's how I believe it works. Spiritual mind treatment, which actually, forget spiritual mind treatment, it's a crazy way of saying affirmative prayer. Affirmative prayer, we all agreed it's affirmative prayer. It's not spiritual mind treatment, so we don't sound like some kind of weird cult. Affirmative prayer is so powerful in shifting our reality. And here's what has to happen. We must have an idea of what it is we desire to demonstrate. That desire must have emotional meaning. When we can connect to the emotional meaning and feel what that would be like to have, we can then be willing to release the old belief and replace it with a truth about ourselves. And then, with that connection of the truth, the emotional meaning, and the action. Treat, move your feet. We must take action. It requires action on the mental, emotional, and physical level to create those new neural pathways so that what fires together wires together. I said, I do not believe in the change your thinking, change your life, because it does not link us from head to heart and into the cells. So the next day, when we had to go in for our yay or nay, and of course I was last again, Reverend Joe said, is there anything you would change about your panels? I said, well, when I had to explain the creative process, I said, and our words are impressed into a law, therefore the mental equivalent is created and it shows up in our life. I was explaining this whole jargony thing, but we weren't supposed to use jargon. And Dr. Maureen looks at me and says, impressed? I'm sure you mean released. I said, oh yes, I do. I do. So the next day I said, I wouldn't have said impressed into the lot. And they all burst out laughing. Because apparently it's because of Jonathan that I say that. And we all say that because that's what he says and that's what he teaches. So I get to blame Jonathan for that one. They said, oh, blame him. Blame him. I'm like, okay, I'm good. And then I said to Joe, Dr. Joe, I thank you for some words you said to me after I explained how I believe treatment works. Because he said, why do you think that would get you into hot water? I said, well, I know, a lot of people just want to stay at the change your thinking, change your life. And he said, don't ever apologize for what you believe in. I went, thank you. And I said thank you to him the next day. I said, that was the best nugget ever. I will not apologize for the forward movement of these teachings and the evolution of them. They are evolving. That is a good thing. That is a good thing. And then I passed. Thank you. I went out the door and I screamed at the top of my lungs since I was the last one. Yes! So the name of my talk title is No ANDS. No ANDS because we always have an excuse. As well, I'm suffering and here's why. This doesn't work for me in my life and here's why. This doesn't work and here's why. No ands. Here's the other reason. This is the joke I'm letting you in on. James and Jonathan, as they're watching this talk, probably have a sheet of paper with a big and written on it, and they're checking off the number of ands I have said today. Because apparently, my 20-minute talk was one long sentence for 20 minutes. And, no ands. So it's now in my consciousness, no ands. I don't think I said too many today. I will find out. Oh, so if I can leave you with anything today, it is in listening to Spirit. It is Spirit that called me to ministry. I wouldn't change that. And all that I have experienced in the last 6-7 years for anything. It has been the best journey. I look forward to the next years of my life. Here at this center, a lot of people have asked me, are you going to start your own center? No. No. I know how much it takes to run a center. No. This is my home. This is my community. I love this home. I love all of you. I love Jonathan. And my commitment is to step into this new adventure in love and grace and holding my consciousness on such a high watch so that I can be a leader in this community that inspires everyone to awaken to the possibilities of their life and to know who they are. So thank you. Namaste. you. Thank you. Ah, thank you. All righty. It is birthday anniversary month. Has everyone filled out a ballot for your birthday or anniversary? We're going to sing the birthday anniversary song, yes? Yes. All right, let's rock it out.
Birthday too, yeah. They say it's your birthday. We're gonna have a good time. I'm glad it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary.
All right. Susan, do you have the baskets? Would you ask Wim to pull out a name from the basket, please? Oh, Wim! You're good there, Wim. Oh, Christina Grace! Yay! Happy birthday! A portion of last month's proceeds will be sent to the Canadian Red Cross. Wonderful. Thank you, Christina. All right. It is that time of giving. Oh, did they ever grill me on tithing and giving? Do I have a giving, tithing consciousness, as it is very much a part of this philosophy and way of life? And it is really based in the understanding that as I give unconditionally, knowing, again, it goes back to knowing who I am. I am infinite abundance and prosperity. I am infinite wealth, and all the resources I need come to me as I am willing to receive them. So as I am willing to receive, then I am willing to give, and then, of course, that continues the circle of receiving again. So I invite you to take out your donation today, your step-up card, and I believe our affirmation is somewhere on here, although I don't have it.
Make one up.
I'll make one. I'm making one up. I'm the Rev. I'll make one up today.
You can do whatever you want.
Oh, okay. I could have made one up. Here it is. It's divine givingness. So, divine love consecrates my gift. You can say it with me, actually. So it doesn't sound like I am making it up. It's already done. Divine love consecrates my gift and goes forth to heal, prosper, and bless. It is evidence of my conviction that spirit is the source and substance of my supply. I joyously contribute to the vision of my spiritual center, knowing that it returns to me multiplied abundantly. And so it is. And we're going to sing I'm So Thankful.
Which is a new song that, good timing that we had no ink in the printer. So anyway, it's easier. It was written by our lovely and talented Stephen Valleau. So there's a couple of short verses which we'll cover. The chorus is, "Oh, I'm so thankful." So you'll catch on. It's easy peasy. So get on up.
1, 2, 3, 4. I like a coffee at the break of dawn. I like walking with my headphones on. I like knowing that I cannot hide all this love that I feel inside. And oh, I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful. I like the sunshine in the afternoon. I like a wish string on a lover's moon. I like the way that I feel today, knowing that I'll be okay. And oh, I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful.
Come on up here, Judy, if you'd give the blessing. Yep. And so it is.
I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful.
Last time.
I'm so thankful.
Thank you. I'd also like to thank everyone online for watching online and for your gifts that come to the center as well. They're greatly appreciated, and know that everything that we receive is respected, honored, and blessed. So thank you. All right, a few announcements. Quickly, yoga is going to continue. Harold will be back soon, and you can sign up for yoga in the bookstore or online, as well as metaphor and metaphysics in the Bible. It's a class starting in a couple of weeks, as well as the Foundations for Better Living, which is free to attend. All of those sign-up sheets are in the bookstore. And we also have, just got myself. All right, there'll be a number of treatments for me afterwards, please, to release and. Healing and Revealing Circle is on Thursday, June 26th, I believe. It is an opportunity for you to come and experience the power, the healing, and the revealing that happens with affirmative prayer. All of our practitioners will be here. We will be praying for you. You will come, sit in silence, and receive. It is a fantastic way to release anything that is getting in your way and experience the love and the blessings and the power of affirmative prayer. Finally, thank yous. Thank yous. We have a number of thank yous today. And again, this community could not do what it does without all of our volunteers. Thank you to Lynette and Karen, our board members, Sandra and Susan, our greeters, Mark in the bookstore, our beautiful Lori for setting up and dealing with all the printer problems. And our after cleanup, Mira, thank you. Our sound, Lesia. Camera is Rebecca. Mahala is upstairs with the youth. And our beautiful meditation, led by Margaret Ann. Thank you. Thank you. And Judy. It is fitting that you were lead practitioner today as we started out in classes together in 2007. Wow. So, thank you. And thank you to all of you. Thank you to you online. Thank you to our incredible Queen Street Band.
Thank you. Everywhere I am is holy ground, for I walk in faith. Everywhere I am is holy ground, for the power and the presence of pure spirit makes my path gentle and easy. Gentle, easy. Gentle, easy. Everywhere I am is holy ground, and I live in love. Everywhere I am is holy ground, for the power and the presence of pure spirit makes my path gentle and easy. Gentle, easy. Gentle, easy.
Everywhere I am is holy ground, and I stand in peace. Everywhere I am is holy ground, for the power and the presence of pure spirit makes my path gentle and easy. Gentle, easy. Gentle, easy.
So here's what I know. I know and I declare as I speak these words that there is this incredible, beautiful Holy Spirit everywhere present. It surrounds us. It is in us. It breathes us. It is who we are. In the blessing of the sacred, in the knowing of the divine, in the willingness to receive all this joy and love and peace and wisdom that we are, we can understand that there is only one power, one life, one love. It is a universal love, and it is ours to use. It is ours to use in each and every moment from that high place of consciousness to say, I choose to stand in the authentic me and let it shine out into the world. I say no to suffering. I say no to discourse. I say no to anything that is at a lower vibration than who and what I declare I am right here, right now. For there is only love, and that is what I choose to step into, that is what I choose to embody, and that is how I choose to live my life. And so from this place of conviction, from this place of truth, spiritual truth, I know that my word, as spoken, is released, impressed into that law that is a giving, benevolent law. And it is done. It is done. In gratitude, I release my word. I get myself out of the way. And I let this divine energy of love and light and truth flow. And together we say, and so it is. Thank you, everyone. Have an amazing Sunday. We are going to finish off with the most incredible song, one of the most incredible songs ever written, Man in the Mirror. So I invite you to stand up, you know these words, and let's sing it out.
As I turned up the collar of my favorite winter coat, this wind is blowing my mind. I see the kids in the street with not enough to eat. Who am I to be blind, pretending not to see their needs? Summer's disregard, a broken bottle top, and one man's soul. They followed each other on the windowsill, 'cause they've got nowhere to go. That's why I want you to know I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways, and no message could have been any clearer. And if you want to make the world a better place, take a could have been any clearer. And if you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make that change. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. And no message could have been any clearer. And if you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make that change. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. And no message could have been any clearer. And if you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make the change. You gotta get it right while you got the time. Cause when you close your heart, you close your mind. Starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. And no message could have been any clearer. And if you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make that change, yeah. Make a change, yeah. Na 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 na.
Go and be the change. See you next